What's up, everyone? Dimebot here, and welcome back to Flight Sim and Favorite Places to Fly. If you've ever been scrolling around the map looking for a place to fly and wondered, what is that blob off the northern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula? You're in luck. We're going to go check it out today because I thought the same thing. What that blob is Scorpion Reef, the largest coral reef in the southern Gulf of Mexico. Also an atoll. There are several islands here. We'll talk about that once we get in the air. Now, as a note, there is only a heliport here. I am taking an Icon A5 with us set to take off on the ground, really in the water. We'll see if it works, but I'm a horrible helicopter pilot, so I wasn't going to make you guys suffer through that. Scorpion Reef, let's check it out. All right, here we are in our Icon, and it did start us in the water, so this should be relatively easy takeoff. The Icon is a very easy float plane to handle. And you will see the island with the heliport just passing to our left here. Now, as I said, this collection of reefs is about 125 kilometers, 78 miles north of the port of Progreso, Yucatan. So it is not very hard to get to if you are flying here in a non-float plane or something and just want to kind of overfly the area. You'll see right here on the EFB that we are not that far out. Now this area is particularly interesting because it does contain 5 main vegetated isles. We're going to be seeing them as we fly around. I do not have the names charted, but they are Isla Perez, Isla Desertora, Isla Pajaros, Isla Chica, and Isla Deserata. So 5 islands here. Only one of them really has any buildings on it. That is Isla Perez. It's the only inhabited island. There's a lighthouse, a small Mexican Navy detachment, and occasional scientists and fishermen. Now, it's very striking from the air. This actually looks better than the last time I tried to look at the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Now, you may be wondering about the name. It's not because there's scorpions here. The reef got its name because of the danger it posed to seagoers. There's a British postal steamer in 1847 that was shipwrecked here, and the name refers to the, quote, sting of the reef rather than actual scorpions, which is good to know. I'd hate to think there was just an island colony filled with horrible, horrible scorpions somewhere out here. So what else makes this island or collection of islands and coral reef special? Well, the biodiversity is one main thing. It's home to over 136 species of fish, 34 species of coral, 116 species of birds, sharks, rays, and marine animals like dolphins. It's also a very important area for the frigate bird, which are really cool. If you've never seen video of frigate birds in action, you should go look them up. They're really interesting creatures. And, most importantly, at least to me, because I love them, 4 of the world's 7 species of sea turtles use these islands for nesting. Hawksbills, leatherbacks, loggerheads, and green sea turtles all nest here. Now, one thing that's especially striking when you get some altitude up here is how you can see the break between the reef and the deep water ocean around it. If you're wondering, this is a protected area. It is a Mexican national park, and it's a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, so poaching and messing around here will get you in a whole world of trouble. It is very, very striking from the air. One of the great things about the Icon is that if we so like, we can go down and land anywhere. If you have not used this plane before, guys, this is a really, really cool little plane. It was in 2020. I was glad they brought it over to 2024. It's not too fast, but it's nimble. It's easy to fly. It can land on water. It has retractable gear to land on runways. So, very versatile, very fun little aircraft here. And as you can see, it kind of looks like a car inside. So I'm going to bank us over here a little bit. That's a really spectacular view from up here. Coral reefs are so cool looking when they're captured properly in the sim. And this one is pretty darn good. So that would be Isla Perez ahead of us. As we said, that is the only one with really real buildings. It's the lighthouse. But this is the kind of thing that's very fun to explore. If you're a decent helicopter pilot, by all means, you can take a helicopter off here and fly around. I, myself, am a terrible helicopter pilot. Or if you want to fly up here from the mainland, there are plenty of prop aircraft that will do the job. Absolutely no problem. 78 miles is not a very long flight. It'd be a fun round trip to come out here and see it and then land back in the port somewhere on the peninsula. Yeah, very, very cool, and an example of what can happen if you're just scrolling around the map looking and go, what is that? In this case, the what is that turned out to be something really cool and, to me, very educational. I've learned a lot about this reef making this video. I wish I could go visit it, but it's incredibly difficult from everything I've read. I think I'll put it on the bucket list, but that will do it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Leave a comment on the channel comment page, especially if you have a place you'd like to see me fly. And if you are here to the end, watch time is key on YouTube, so thanks for helping feed the algorithm. I'm Dimebot. I'll see you guys next time.